This is a listening chat. Oof. Good morning. I happen to believe it. It might be Thursday, and it's time. It's time for me to express my love for this earth and for this journey that I'm on, and I'm still on, and I intend to stay on as long as I can. And so why today? Why not today? That's the other part of being human. Why not today? If love is God, then I must love more. See, I think we're trying to define something that's beyond our comprehension. I tried to define something that was beyond my comprehension yesterday. I went to a certain spot in this huge planet that I live. We can get into all sorts of definitions with that, but I had a feeling that something I cannot possibly describe was happening right below my feet, right underneath where I was stood. And it was kind of a little shocking, but not fearful. I wasn't fearful of something happening. I just was feeling something happening. I don't know what it was. I can't define it. But then again, you know, this is what we do. Our inquisitive minds and our beautiful experience of being human is to try and understand who we are. I know it's hard because we're so many things. We're multifaceted human beings. We have infinite amount of choice. And for some people, that's very overwhelming. But you have to find your core being as a human. What's my core being? Well, I was born with love. So that's the core of my being. I know it's simple. But I am having a rather special, because everyone's special, right? So I'm having a very personalized, special experience as a human. Good morning. But I try not to dwell too long on the unanswerable. I mean, I do question this reality. I mean, why would these things come up and present themselves to me that I find challenging? Well, maybe that's part of my human experience. I don't know. But the things that I can define, I will define as best I can through the thing that I was born with, love, and through the thing that I'll leave this planet with, love. So love is God to me. I think even in the Christian tradition, you know, they rewrite the Bible and they mess the words up, and it's all just 26 letters in the alphabet, and they wiggle it around. But I think in the original Aramaic, and I don't even know if that was the original Bible, but even in the Western world in Christianity, King James Bible, the abbreviated versions of the original book, it doesn't necessarily have to be a guidebook for anybody, but it's interesting to read. But the King James Bible says love is God. That externalizes God. You see? Love is not you, love is God. So if you flip that, it's very simple. God is love. Then that brings it back inside you, because you know you can love. You know you were born with unconditional love. Sure, there are conditions all the way through your human experience, but at the end, you go out with unconditional love, the thing you were born with. So to me, it's that way round. It's not the other way round, but that's only my Western belief in Christianity. But then I've been looking at other religions and other places, and we all worship one God. The great whatever it is after this human experience. It's not prior to. It can be during, if you accept it, but after this human experience is when we truly get to be with God, or love, be with love. We came from love, we're going back to love. So love is God. Sun Ra is a great song, and I'm working on there's a beautiful choir with beautiful people who are in England that have done a recording in a space, and it needs a little bit of finessing, and I'm going to work on that today. Oh, it's raining again. And that can be my contribution today, is to understand, I think it's Sanskrit, but to understand that there are multiple religions all praying to the one God. But this is a healing prayer, so I've got to treat this with the reverence it deserves, and make it so pleasing to the ear that when people listen to it, they feel their frequency in this human experience rise up. It's not a revolution. We're not rising up. Oh my God, pitchforks. No, it's a rising up of our vibrational quality. And I want that to happen through sound for people. So I work on music, and I work on art, and I also work on words. I'm trying very hard to follow the advice of a very good friend who says that the way in which we communicate as humans is archaic. And I think it is. Oh, hello, somebody's joined. You don't want to become a campfire story. Don't step foot in Delaware, or you will perish. Oh, that's so funny. The Real Motion team. That's beautiful. It's what does Delaware, boys? What does Delaware? I think that was Doris Day in one of her many roles. And I like Doris Day. She was funny. The Walnut Witch. Hi. Hello, Walnut Witch. That reminds me of a confectionery candy, or sweets as we call them in England, called the Walnut Whip. And it was like a spiral of chocolate with a creamy filling and a walnut on top. So the Walnut Witch is the Walnut Whip. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Actually, Cadbury's made it, I think, but it was a really nice piece of confectionery. I'm talking to people in the chat right now. I'm sorry that it goes on. Well, that sounds amazing. I'll have to look that up. Yes, for sure. Look it up. I used to love them. Obviously, things change. I mean, I'm 150,000 years old, but I'm remembering it from my childhood. So I don't know if they still make a Walnut Whip, but they definitely did. And I remember them very well. And it's not a Mandela effect. All of these things that were being coerced into looking at and looking down these rabbit holes and looking through these conspiracy theories and finding out the real truth. It's like, it's good. It's good. It's really fun. But if you start losing yourself, and I mean losing yourself within it, then you've got to back off. And that's the thing. I mean, it's the same with a friend I'm trying to help who's terribly depressed. But it's like you recognize the slippery slope and you go, oh, so you straighten it out. You know what I mean? It's like you do, but you do that within. And a lot of people are medicating themselves so they don't experience this down, but then they don't experience the up. I like the ups and downs. I'll take that. The pleasure and the pain. I mean, this is life. This is human beings. But some people can't handle it. So you know, maybe they're just not ready to look down that rabbit hole and find out if there are any truths to these labels, conspiracy theorists or conspiracy theories. I mean, I don't necessarily believe everything I read, but I do read a lot. That's what they don't want you to do, is do the research. They just want you in complete crisis all the time. Look what's happening on the news. It's like rubbish. As above, so below, as within, so without. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Yeah, it's a great saying. I love that. But even the half of what you see is starting to glitch in front of you. I mean, it's so weird. But it's fun. I mean, the absurdity, see, absurd humor. This is where that's why I turn these little pontifications into kind of jokes, because how important am I in, grain of sand, I mean, it's like, but if I'm not laughing at it, then it will control me, and I don't want to be controlled. It's all about achieving your own measurement of what you are and who you are, finding out who you really are. Who am I at my core? What is it that I am? And I'll go full circle and go, okay, God is love. Love is God. It doesn't matter which way round you say it. It's all about love. And we're all worshipping the same one. Love. And I love everybody. And the reason I love everybody is because they have the ability to lift themselves as humans out of the mire and into a more beautiful and loving and caring planet that is watered. For it is fed and watered by God's almighty hand. See, I plough the fields and scatter the good seed on the land. Oh my God, what does that mean? Oh my God, let's read into that. You see, it's all, but it's just accepting the beauty of the vibrational quality of what we are experiencing as humans. The rain is falling. I'm in sunny California. It's been too fucking hot for a long time, and we need this rain. Not necessarily just to water the land and make it fertile, but to actually understand that Mother Earth and nature will look after us whilst we're alive in this human experience. Gosh. And of course, I'm in the greater Los Angeles area. Why greater? Don't understand. Anyway, but I'm in Los Angeles, this big city, and I'm right on the peripheral of it, and it's really cool, and I love it here. And it's California, so we get good weather most of the year, and it is actually a beautiful, beautiful state. And I take no notice of what they're trying to do with it and what they are doing. That's them. But it's not them, that's us, because we're society. So who do we blame ourselves? And we look into it and we go, yeah, but I'm not feeling guilty about it because I didn't do any of the bad shit. I'm doing the good shit. On the good ship, lollipop. Stay absurd, because they are. They're trying to get you to be so fucked up in the head that they can control you. Don't let them. I've been noticing on a lot of the media. Oh, it's a bad taste. I've been noticing they've been bandying around mental illness is on the rise. We're all fucking crazy. Stop it. And the people who are saying it are just puppets. Puppets on the television, puppets in the radio, puppets on social media. Doesn't matter. They're puppets. Oh, mental illness is on the rise. Oh, mental illness is on the rise. Look at those statistics. Nah, sorry, love. It's just not going to happen. You can clearly define the difference between someone who's living and somebody who's loving. And we all ought to be doing both. That's our duality, living and loving. That's what life is. Live, love, life. Gonna leave it there. Thank you, the Walnut Witch. I don't know who you are, but you are God. There you go. You're it. We're all it. Let's make something beautiful of it. Have a brilliant day. Have a beautiful day. I love you so much. All of you out there in this, whatever you want to call it, put a label on it if you want, but in this human experience, live, love, life. I love you. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm leaving you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farted hot 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 doopy doop boop boop doop doop. Love you.